Chosen one. The big Sunday has arrived with a big miracle. The atmosphere is charged with a holy vibration that only the awakened spirit can feel. This is not an ordinary Sunday. It's a sacred appointment between your destiny and divine orchestration. The heavens have aligned in perfect harmony, creating a moment unlike any other. The frequency of miracles is active. The portals are open, and the announcement from above has already been released into your timeline. This is the day the waiting ends. Feel the stillness break around you, because heaven has initiated movement in your favor. What was silent now speaks. What was hidden now reveals. You are standing in the center of an unfolding miracle that carries your name. This Sunday is not random. It was pre-written into the script of your life. Long before you felt the anticipation, heaven had already circled this date in gold. Your spirit sensed it before your mind understood it, because deep inside, your soul remembers divine timing. Every delay, every prayer, every silent longing has converged into this single moment. The angels of timing are at work, synchronizing events, people, and opportunities. The clock of heaven never ticks early or late. It strikes in divine precision. This is that moment. The day your alignment meets manifestation. You have endured long nights of uncertainty, wondering when the promise would come to pass. But now, you see why the stillness was necessary. The waiting season was not punishment. It was purification. It was heaven shaping your patience, your humility, your discernment. Every unanswered prayer was building resilience within you. Every delay refined your faith until it became unshakable. Like gold in the furnace, you were molded for glory. You were not waiting for the miracle. The miracle was waiting for the matured version of you. Chosen one, your words carry spiritual authority. When you write your warmest wishes and the number 777 in the comments, you are not just engaging, you are aligning. The number 777 represents divine completion, heavenly perfection, and spiritual agreement. Each declaration adds light to the collective frequency of this moment. When two or more agree in spirit, miracles multiply. This is more than digital interaction. It's sacred activation. Speak faith, type hope, declare abundance. Because heaven listens to vibration more than vocabulary. Every word you hear now carries energy. These aren't mere sentences. They are frequencies tuned to awaken faith and unlock manifestation. Feel the vibration in your chest, the pulse in your hands, the tingling in your atmosphere. That's not emotion, that's energy recognizing truth. This message is coded with activation. When your heart opens in agreement, your entire reality begins to reconfigure. Heaven speaks through vibration, and faith is the antenna. Stay attentive, because what you feel while listening is the miracle beginning to form. Right now, the spiritual atmosphere is transforming. Invisible currents are shifting in your favor. The winds of divine change are moving through unseen dimensions, rearranging people, conversations, and systems to align with your destiny. What once resisted you now supports you. You can sense it. The air feels lighter, time feels accelerated, and your awareness is heightened. This is heaven's orchestration in motion. The Big Sunday isn't just a date, it's an atmosphere upgrade. Everything around you is adjusting to make space for your miracle. Every detour that frustrated you was part of divine construction. You thought you were being delayed, but in truth, you were being directed. What looked like setbacks were secret pathways. God didn't deny you, He rerouted you to protect timing. You weren't behind schedule, you were on the scenic route of destiny. The reason things took longer is because heaven was building something permanent. The stage wasn't ready, but now it is. Every no, every closed door, every disappointment was working in synchronization to set up your divine unveiling. Pay attention now, because signs are already manifesting in the physical. Expect phone calls that shift your path, messages that confirm your prayers, emails that carry opportunity. The physical realm is mirroring the spiritual release. Coincidences will multiply, synchronicities will intensify, and divine numbers will appear in repetition. Nothing is random anymore. Everything is coded to signal your readiness. The veil between the seen and unseen is thinning, and the miraculous is breaking through your natural timeline. This big Sunday miracle is not subtle. It is a recognition, reward, and reversal miracle. Recognition, because your unseen labor is about to be publicly honored. Reward, because your faith investments are about to yield exponential return. Reversal, because everything that was against you is now turning for you. This is not a whisper from heaven. It's a declaration. The shift will be visible, undeniable, and irreversible. Your life is about to tell a story that cannot be ignored. Heaven never operates on guesswork. Every moment is divinely measured, every release perfectly scheduled. The miracle did not come early because it could not be mishandled. The version of you now is equipped to carry it with grace and maturity. Divine timing is heaven's signature. God is never rushed by emotion or delayed by resistance. When the appointed hour arrives, manifestation obeys instantly. This Sunday marks that precise alignment. The hour of divine fulfillment has struck. You have been seeing recurring numbers, vivid dreams, symbolic nudges, and now you know they were real. They were not coincidences, but confirmations. The universe was rehearsing your miracle, whispering clues through patterns only your spirit could decode. Each sign was God's way of keeping your faith alive. Every 11:11, every unexpected rainbow, every divine encounter was part of the language of reassurance. Heaven was speaking fluently. You were listening subconsciously. This big Sunday, spiritual files are being opened. Portals that were sealed are now releasing blessings long stored in divine vaults. The key has turned in the lock. The doors of opportunity, visibility, and favor are swinging wide open. These aren't symbolic gestures. These are actual energetic gateways. You are stepping into dimensions where what was impossible becomes effortless. You are walking through portals that generations before you could only dream of. Access has been granted. Chosen one, repeat this truth. I am not late. I am right on divine time. Every step, every pause, every delay was perfectly measured. Heaven does not operate in haste. The reward for patience is acceleration. When divine timing meets readiness, momentum multiplies. You are now in that sweet spot where heaven rushes to compensate for every lost year. The delay was divine preservation, and the reward will be divine acceleration. Your miracle is not just an event, it's a message. It says to the world and to your spirit, your prayers were heard, your faith was seen, your endurance was recorded. This miracle is God's response letter, written in reality. It validates that your silence wasn't ignored and your suffering wasn't wasted. It's proof that the unseen realm was always listening. Every tear you cried was counted, and now heaven is replying through manifestation. Though this day feels sudden, nothing about it is impulsive. The miracle has been growing quietly in the background of your life for years. Like a seed hidden in soil, it developed in the unseen until the conditions aligned. Now, As maturity meets readiness, manifestation bursts forth. This explains the heaviness you've been feeling. It wasn't resistance, it was labor. The big Sunday is your birthing moment, the divine unveiling of something that has been gestating in spiritual secrecy. Those who misjudged you will now witness divine evidence. God is elevating you in public, not for vanity, but for vindication. The narrative will shift without you saying a word. The same mouths that doubted will now declare your favor. This is divine justice, not revenge. God's way of proving that He was with you all along. The miracle speaks louder than your defense, and the evidence will silence every lie. This Sunday's miracle doesn't stop with you. It flows through you. Your bloodline is being redeemed. The generational blockages that once hindered progress are dissolving under the weight of divine favor. You are the chosen one to break ancestral patterns. The miracle will echo through time, rewriting your lineage's story. Your children and their children will benefit from what is being released in this very hour. God is about to make your miracle visible. The big Sunday blessing will be a public demonstration of divine favor. Not for pride, but for proof. People will see your glow before they hear your story. The evidence of the supernatural will become undeniable. You won't need to explain yourself. Your aura, your energy, your success will testify. Heaven is painting your life with visibility, declaring to the world, "This is my chosen one." This miracle is not isolated, it's a catalyst. Once one door opens, a chain reaction begins. One blessing activates another. Momentum becomes your new normal. You've entered the flow of divine continuity, where breakthroughs overlap and blessings chase each other. This is the era of compounded miracles, where every answered prayer triggers the next. You are officially in overflow mode. You are no longer striving, you are receiving. The season of chasing has ended. The energy of rest, receptivity, and alignment now governs your path. You are no longer begging for blessings, you are positioned for them. The posture of the receiver is peace, not panic. The moment you stopped forcing, heaven started flowing. You are now in synchronization with divine abundance. Time is collapsing in your favor. What would have taken years will now happen in days. The universe is in fast-forward mode to make up for lost seasons. Divine acceleration doesn't bypass process, it compresses it. The miracle rushes not because you're desperate, but because you're ready. Heaven rewards endurance with speed. The big Sunday ushers you into quantum movement, instant elevation that feels both surreal and natural. You are no longer standing outside the gate. You are seated at the divine table. The season of asking for permission is over. You are now a participant in heavenly strategy. Divine positioning means you're in rooms your ancestors prayed for, in spaces your past couldn't imagine. You are not chasing access, you are access. The gatekeepers will recognize your light because heaven already validated your invitation. This miracle expands your understanding of wealth. God does not operate in scarcity. His supply is infinite. Abundance is not limited to finances. It's creativity, wisdom, health, peace, and visibility. You are being stretched to contain more. The Big Sunday miracle breaks every mental limitation about what's possible. You are learning that the divine doesn't trickle, it floods. Prepare for overflow without apology. When miracles manifest, revelation follows. This Sunday, divine clarity awakens in you. You begin to see patterns, meanings, and divine strategy behind past events. Spiritual insight is the next currency. Your discernment becomes razor sharp. You no longer guess, you know. The veil has lifted, and you now interpret life through revelation, not confusion. Wisdom is wealth, and you are now spiritually rich. You now realize why certain doors closed. They weren't punishments, they were shields. Rejections were redirections. The silence was strategy. You were being protected from unseen dangers that could have derailed your destiny. The heartbreaks, the endings, the unanswered calls, they were divine insulation. Every no preserved the integrity of this yes. Gratitude now replaces regret, because you understand that divine protection often masquerades as loss. Your transformation is visible now. People can sense the glow before you speak. Your energy has shifted permanently. The divine presence radiates through your posture, your voice, your decisions. This is not surface-level change. It's cellular, spiritual, eternal. You have become the embodiment of answered prayer. The Big Sunday miracle isn't just around you, it's within you. You are walking proof that divinity can dwell in human form. You can no longer shrink to make others comfortable. The elevation was divinely assigned, not democratically voted for. Some will misunderstand your rise, but that's none of your concern. Visibility is part of the mission. You are meant to shine as evidence that obedience breeds overflow. Stand tall without apology. The light on your life is instruction for others. It shows what divine timing looks like when faith refuses to quit. This miracle is not an endpoint, it's ignition. Every answered prayer opens a new path. Every victory births new responsibility. Expansion will become your new normal. You will grow in reach, influence, and purpose. The Big Sunday becomes a permanent spiritual landmark in your life, a reminder that heaven never runs out of blessings. You are entering the era of infinite unfolding. Behind the scenes, heaven has been orchestrating every encounter. People are being moved into place, opportunities are aligning, and timing is dancing in your favor. None of this is accidental. Divine choreography means every detail has purpose. You may not see all the pieces, but you'll soon realize how everything fit together perfectly. This is destiny in motion, and you are the centerpiece of the performance. Chosen one, this is not just a date on the calendar, it's a destiny gate. The Big Sunday marks the shift from waiting to walking, from prophecy to proof. You stand now in the glow of divine fulfillment, forever changed. What was once hoped for is now held. What was once prayed for is now possessed. Let the echo of this day remind you that miracles are not myths. They are heaven's language of love. From this moment forward, your story carries divine evidence. You are living proof that patience pays, faith works, and heaven delivers right on time. The Big Sunday miracle is not confined to today. It continues to ripple through your future. Every sunrise after this one will carry residue of divine acceleration. Every step you take will release blessings into new territories. You have crossed the threshold of limitation into the continuum of abundance. The Big Sunday will forever be remembered as the day the heavens touched your timeline and rewrote your destiny in golden ink.